Welcome to Mindset Minute number 3 with me, Antoinette Ross. Today we're going to be talking about the third really important skill we need as leaders, and that is the capacity to have healthy conflict. So healthy conflict is really necessary in any team, and when it's used well, it's really about the pursuit of truth. So a team culture where people feel safe enough to disagree and challenge your ideas will lead to a much more robust and reliable business decisions. It will also give you the information that you need in order to make sometimes the difficult decisions as a leader. Great relationships are often based on the ability to disagree, and sometimes disagree quite passionately. For any of those of you that have teenagers out there, I have two. I can tell you that we disagree passionately often. When there is enough trust in the relationship, you can always circle through the disagreement without having any residual impact on the connection of the relationship. And that's really the skill that we're talking about here. How do I disagree and argue well enough without it putting a big dent in the connection of the relationship? And a lot of that will be to do with how much work you've put in to build the trust in the tank to enable some of those difficult conversations. So when you argue, you're usually trying to solve a problem. And what we need to do is we need to learn how to disagree, but also forgive each other really quickly afterwards, so that we're not caught up in resentment or judgment. Most of the reasons why people don't argue and why there isn't good conflict in organizations is the belief that I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. When we fail to disagree with someone around their ideas, it often ferments into conflict about them as a person. And when we disagree with team members and don't speak up about it in the meeting, invariably we end up feeling quite resentful. And that's sometimes where we end up colluding with others outside of the meeting. And when we collude with others, often it involves judgment, and we can, in our worst moments, diminish that person in a way, in some way. So we think we're preserving the relationship by withholding what we think and our true opinion about the idea, when in fact, we're actually dooming that relationship to fail at a later stage. So when leaders consistently avoid or skip over difficult conversations and conflict, this leads to the next in the series of our Mindset Minute leadership skills, and that is a lack of commitment. Thank you for your time, and I shall see you for the next session next week. Thanks very much.